All right, y'all. So it's Judgment Day. Delta is out. I feel like a lot of people are excited about this one from me just because, like, I've been kind of like, I don't want to say hyping up Delta or like just having her be like a lot of the conversation of the like my videos lately. But obviously, like, Delta is a character that a lot of people seem to be way too excited for, which understandable, right? I think her design is great and all that stuff. But oh my God, 3 pages? No, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I absolutely don't care. I don't care. She's not. No, I don't care if she's good. I don't care if she's. I don't want. I don't know. Let's see before I say anything. Let's see.
The path of a phantom thief and the path of a ninja. Only those who can.
That body is so fake. That girl got implants.
Both can truly be called a ninja thief.
Okay. It looks like she's shitting. It's okay. Her design is phenomenal. Okay. 100?
Secret technique, ninja overdrive.
Okay. They're so smart. Let me tell y'all something. This is the wallpaper right here. That's the wallpaper right here. She's just going to go up and down. We're just going up and down. People are going to go LB3. That's a fire burst skill animation. Akatsuki? I feel like she's gonna be something. I'm scared. I feel like she's gonna be good. I'm scared. Just 3 pages. Let's take a look. Okay, so burst 2. Oh, already she's not passing crown. Okay, Defender burst 2 machine water character. Ninjutsu acid bomb. When entering full burst, affects all enemies. Ninjutsu acid bomb damage taken increase by 12% for 15 seconds. Okay, activates when using burst skill. Affects self, increases attack. Why? Okay, increases attack by 15% for 10 seconds. Okay, activates when using burst skill. Affects enemies within attack range nearest to the crosshair. Ninjutsu hyper acid bomb, damage taken increased by 8% for 10 seconds. So when you enter a full burst, she just puts 12% damage taken on all enemies for 15 seconds. Already that's good. When you're using her burst skill and attacking the enemy nearest to the crosshair, she is dealing or giving them an 8% damage taken increase. So essentially, if you use her burst skill, she could give up to 20% damage taken already, and she's giving herself a 15% attack buff. I don't know why, but she's a burst 2 defender. I don't know why, but we'll see. So far, that's not too bad. I'm liking it so far. Oh my God. If they make this girl better than Crown somehow, no, they can't. Both Crown and her are defender burst 2s, okay? At the start of a battle, so this is ninjutsu camouflage, skill 2, right? At the start of a battle, effects differ according to squad formation. Only activates only the corresponding effects. Effect self if there's no other defender allies in the squad. Effect 1 creates a shield equal to 12% of the caster's final max HP for 10 seconds. And then attracts all enemies continuously. Oh, okay. So if there's no other defender, so no Cinderella, no Crown, then she does that? Okay. Affect self if there is another defender ally in the squad. Effect 1, ninjutsu camouflage. Prevent from being the single target. Okay. Prevent self from being the target of single target attacks for 10 seconds. Now, okay, loses effect when the caster takes damage, and that's for 10 seconds. That effect 1. Effect 2, ninjutsu injection, recovers 11% of 22% of the attack as HP continuously. And that's for herself. Okay. Activates when performing 200 normal attacks. Affects self while in the attract status. Okay. Greater shield equals to 25% of the cast's final max HP for 10 seconds. Okay. Affects self while ninjutsu injection status every 4 seconds. Okay. Ninjutsu IFAK lasts for 4 seconds. Function accumulates HP recoveries during the activation duration. After which all allies are healed for the accumulated amount. Effect 1. The maximum accumulated amount is equal to 165.28% of the cast's final attack. Once the duration ends, all allies are healed for the accumulated recovery amount. What? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. They oversat me the first half, but hell to the no. Absolutely not. Her burst skill is on a 40-second cooldown. She's lost. She's lost. Dead ass character. She's dead. A 40-second cooldown character? What? A 40-second cooldown character, but if you have another defender, or if you don't have another defender on the team, then you get this stuff right here. With no damage reduction either? Hell to the no. Burst skill, secret technique, ninja overdrive. Affects all allies, distributed damage increased by 20% for 10 seconds, and then gives an attack buff of 15% of the cast's attack for 10 seconds. Affects all enemies, deals 170% of final attack of distributed damage. Affects self while in the attract status, increases the next shield's HP is increased by 20%. Affects self while in the ninjutsu injection status, maximum accumulated of ninjutsu IFAK increased by 12. Hot garbage. Hot garbage. Hot garbage. I've never in my life see, they literally, after this right here, I could have seen this character being something. I went to the second page, and this right here, we were at a 3-0 deficit in the playoffs. This right here, we lost it all. And then that 40-second garbage anniversary character or something for. Anniversary double pilgrims. You summon for this character, you're beyond. I'ma laugh at you if you summon for this character. What? When you enter, this is the only good thing she has realistically, right? And that it's so weak because you can get that from anybody else. You can get that from freaking Summer Rosanna, who will somehow do more. Actually, let me pull up Summer Rosanna. Pride win. Let's pull up Summer Rosanna, right? Because if you really, let's talk about it. If you really want, where is she? Damage taken increase, sustained damage increase, damage to part increase, attack. But like this is somehow this character does more with so much less. I don't know. So this right here is where this character went down the drain. First things first, if there's no other defender allies on the squad, she will create a shield of 12% of the cast's final max HP for 10 seconds and taunt all enemies. Now, that's not bad because she's a defender. 12% of the cast's final max HP. You give her a collection item, fully upgrade that. You give her freaking damage reduction or something like that, or even more HP. Heck, you slap Rouge on this character's team, right? You slap Rouge on this character's team. She's gonna have a lot of HP, right? And then she taunts all enemies, but there's only so much a shield can do. Right? The only other thing about this character that's quite crazy is that she's a machine gun. Right? So my whole thing is this character is like, realistically, I might summon for her for Bay because she's a 40-second cooldown character, right? But my whole thing is this character, but Bay's a defender. It don't even work. It doesn't even work. Right? If you have no other defenders on the team, this is where they ruined her. Because you have no other. Literally, you cannot have any of these characters on the team. You cannot have Ludmilla, you cannot have Crown, you cannot have Blanc, you cannot have Bay, you can't even have Diesel, you can't have Rumani, you can't have Moran, you can't have Noah, you can't have none of these other defenders. Cinderella, you can't have none of them. Now, if you could have them on the team, that would be a different story because she's a machine gun character, right? A defender with a machine gun that's constantly creating a shield like that and taunting would be ridiculous. I'll make that very clear, right? If I could have this character and Crown on the same team, and this character is creating a shield like that for herself while taunting continuously, that would be insane. But you don't get that, right? You can't do that because you can't have another defender, right? But I think the shield is a cool mechanic. I just don't like that. That's the part that doesn't work for defenders, right? And then if you don't have defenders, she's basically Viper where she can't get hit, with a single target attack. Is that Viper or is that Rumani? It's somebody. I don't think it's Rumani, is it? It's Viper. It's Viper, right? Let me just double check. I know Viper has something in her kit like that. Yeah, it's Viper, right? She can't be hit by single target attacks, sure. But why would I care? My whole thing is her recovery HP healing thing only works for her. Right? Another thing is, now, okay, this could be crazy. This could be crazy if we're talking about it like this, right? Let's say you have no other defender ally on the team. No, it doesn't even work. Her kit contradicts herself. I was about to say, if you had no other defender allies on the team, and she like somehow, okay, no, I guess not. Let's say this, right? Let's say the shield, right, from this part right here, right, where it says activates when attacking 200 normal attacks, right, while you're in the attack. It contradicts itself. This kit contradicts itself. Never mind, right? I was literally about to say, okay, if she still gets the shield after 200 normal attacks, but that shield acts like Senti's where it protects everybody regardless, then that's fine. But you only get that if you're in the attract status, which you can only be in that status if you have no other defenders on your team. So you either get the shield and you're taunting all allies, and then you can get this back, which is probably better to use her with no other defenders. But then at that point, that's garbage because that's no Crown, that's no Cinderella, that's none of these good defenders that you'd probably want with this character, right? You would get that. But if you do have a defender on the team, then she would just heal herself and she can't be hit with normal attacks. What? And then while she's in the ninjutsu injection, she will accumulate HP during the activation duration, which all allies are healed for the accumulated amount. I need to go back and see something. If I can do that, please. I can't see no other allies. I'm going to assume. But why is that increased to 120 or 112? That's what I'm not understanding. Why is it 120, 112? What's that? That 120, 112. There's nothing in her kit that says something about attack 120, 112, 100, nothing. I'd never seen nothing like that. Oh, is it this? The accumulated thing? Probably. But then it says, okay, the maximum accumulated amount is equal to 165% of the caster's final attack. And then once the duration ends, all allies are healed. So she's just a healer? Oh my God, Dave butchered it. And then this is just, I don't even want to see that. I don't even want to read the burst skill. Not only is she a 40-second cooldown character, but that is crazy what I'm seeing. I'm going to have to test this character out, y'all, but I could guarantee you any defender characters in the future doesn't work with this girl realistically. It depends. I need to test her out before I can say something like that, because I don't know if she's a character that you want her to be with no defenders, or if she's a character where you're gonna want her to be with defenders. But either way, she is going to be a character that fits one of those two. You either want her with defenders or you don't want her with defenders. And I'm not gonna lie, the defenders in this game right now are like, you already telling me I can't use her with Bay, she gotta go. You telling me I can't use her with Crown, she gotta go. You're telling me I can't use her with Cindy, she gotta go. I can't even use her with Blanc, she gotta go. I can't use her with Naga and Tia, she gotta go. I can't use her with Noah, she gotta go. I can't use her, she's not gonna be good at PvP. I can tell you that much. I can't even use her with Maiden, she's gotta go. So far, hot to the garbage. What are people saying in the comments? 40 seconds you say. Then she's garbage from King's Garbage of the Garbage Dynasty. Great design though. Thank you. Brady, Scarlet Black, Shadow, Phantom, Quincy, Alt, Milk, Trani, and Dora all deal distributed damage. I don't care who this, I don't care who does that. Because guess what? Let me show you guys something. If you guys want a distributed damage buffer, go to Homegirl Crust. She gives allies 60%. Go to my Homegirl Crust if y'all want distributed. Heck, let's pull up 2 other Burst 2 characters. Where are they at? Where's these characters? Look, 30% right here from you. From Anchor, where's Maid? Where's Mast, I mean? Where's Mast? Where's Mast? Here's the additional 30%. Or yeah, here, right here. This would be a 45%, by the way. If you want distributed damage buff for those characters, go to those characters. There's just no possible way. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. This is a hot garbage character, dead ass. The moment she was a 40-second cooldown character and they said you could not use her with defenders, that was it. That was it, because you can't slap Crown on the team now. It's your boys and Zxous. I'll see y'all boys and girls on the anniversary for 2 pilgrims. I'm sure after this kit, you guys are going to use your brain. It's your boys Zxous. I love all you guys. I'm out. Peace.